Hey guys, Rich Pacini, your YouTube vlogger and creator here. I hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. Today is Sunday, and what I wanted to share with you guys is good finds I found at my local thrift store for my YouTube business. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I'm going to talk to you guys and share some stuff with you guys about the things I picked up, and I hope you can stick around and check it out. So without further ado, but before I do that, I just want to say to all the new people who hit my YouTube channel for the first time, welcome. And to all those who recently subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content. Hope you like me and you keep coming back for more. And if you're wondering what this video is being created with, it is with Filmora 12. Now, the things I'm going to show you here are all from the local thrift stores I deal with, and basically these are the items I use to create my videos. So if I remember some of the prices, I'll share them with you. If not, then you gotta take it for what it's worth. I mean, when you go to thrift stores, at least anyway, the ones I deal with, sometimes I get them on half-off days and stuff like that. So sometimes I do really good. Let me just set this camera over here and you'll see what I'm talking about. I got a lot of stuff here, and I got some stuff on the bottom here, and I also got some stuff to the side of me. And as you can see here, I got this guy here. So I don't know which one to start with first. I guess we'll just start with what's on the desk here. And this is probably one of my favorite finds right here. This is the this one here is the Osmo Mobile 2. This is a DJI. This one here, let me just move this over here like that. This one was one of my good finds, and I was with the relative, and they go, "Are you going to sell it?" I said, "No, I'm not going to sell this here." This here is a DJI gimbal, and this one here, if my memory serves me right, I think I got on half-off day price. I think this was like $29 or something like that. I know they go for more money, but. And my, the relative's like, "Are you going to sell it?" I said, "No, I'm keeping this one here." I said, "These are nice, the DJIs. This is really a nice one here." Yeah, this is. I got this, like I said. If you're a YouTuber, when I seen this, it was behind the glass case over there at the thrift store, and they usually put the good stuff behind there. I said to the guy, I said, "Can I see this here?" And when I opened it up, I said, "This is a keeper. I'm definitely keeping this here." So I got this one here, and this, I think, was like $29 if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a half-off day. I think it was going for $60 with the thing there was like, yeah, I think it was like $29. It comes with the charging cord here. You would plug it in here, you charge it up, and the additional thing I had to buy for it, I can't put it in here. It didn't come with it. This came with it, but you can't. If you put it in here, you can't close the thing. So they left it on side there on top. Was the tripod. I got this little tripod. I got it off of eBay, but it came from China. I know they said it's going to take about 3 weeks or whatever. But the thing is, having a gimbal like this here, and unless you want to hold it all the time, but I like to, this is not the one that originally comes with. I could have got the one that came with the DJI, but I got this one at the off eBay. If I can get in there, they say, "Oh, look, I can't get it in there." No, it works. It works, guys. And what's nice is, the reason why you want this as well, because when you got to balance it, when you got to balance this tripod out, you got the the gimbal, you got to make sure it's mounted like this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a little configuration. When I'll do a video on it there on how to set these things up and how I use it. I have another one. It's called a Vimble, but that one I bought off eBay. But I'm talking the things I want to show you now are the things I got from a thrift store. So never dismiss a thrift store when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. You can get some good finds. This is the only thing. I think I paid like $3 or $4 with this here. This came with it, the manual. If I wanted to sell this thing, I know I could get a decent buck for it. Not a lot. It's definitely a DJI brand. It's right here, DJI. It's definitely a DJI brand. But no, I'm gonna hold on to this here because I've been looking at these a long time, and I wanted to get one, but it was a little pricey. For me, with my budget, it wasn't in my budget. So, but that's the only thing I had to add to it. Was this? I mean, of course, buying this here and this one here, the little tripod. But it works. The tripod's good. It works. It does the job. Let me show you some other stuff I got. I'll get that stuff later. These things here, if you get a chance, you pick them up. I have a couple of them. I have one over here on this, what do you call it there, ring light. This was in the thrift store. This is a nice one too. It goes about, I think, 6 feet, a little more. It's telescopic, and it's a nice one here. It works really good. I tried it out. I've been using it. Matter of fact, I've been using it when I do my YouTube shorts. This one here works good. And you know, the only thing is, when you're looking in the thrift store and you don't know how to test it out, I had to ask the guy. I said, "You have a plug in here, a USB thing, connect this so I could test it out." Because, you know, I mean, if you say you buy it, I mean, who wants to buy? You know, all right, you could always use a tripod. You can discard the light, but I couldn't test it out, so I wanted to test it out. And he had the thing. He goes, "Oh yeah," he goes, "I know what you're talking about." So he gave me this here. You know, he included with the price. And I also have an extension cord here to show you how it works. I got another one like that too. This thing is pretty cool. I have to honestly say. Again, if I can get it to work here, there we go. Like this, like that. It's bright, man. This thing's bright, and it's got those 3 different color things here. If I can get it to work here, yeah. See, well, not the 3 different colors, but like that there. It's got that orangey color, and then the up and down button. You can make it go brighter, lower, like that, and then you got the other color like this here. This one here, when you make this thing bright, this guy gets really bright. Look at that, you know. But I got this thing, believe it or not, I got this. Let me shut it off. I got this here at the local thrift store. Comes with a tripod with the stand already on it. And it's got the mount here for the phone. You could put your phone on there as well. So I have my iPhone 8. I could always just attach it like this here, like that, and you know, I'm good to go. So this is a thrift store find. And I'm going to show you, being I'm on the same topic with that. Let me put this over here for now. And I'll show you the other one I got, another thrift store find, same type of thing, same thing. This little guy right over here. This did not come with the tripod. It just came with this here. The tripods, I got plenty of tripods I'm going to show you too. This is a telescopic tripod. And this thing here, these connectors, like I said, these here I picked them up. This is for the iPhone. Well, I have 2. I have an iPhone 5S and the iPhone 8. But these here are good to have, especially if you're going to test them. And this little guy here too is good. I put it on a tripod. Now, mind you, the only thing I bought here with this here was just this, not the tripod. The tripods, however, I'm going to show you, did come from the thrift store, and this is one of them. And same thing, it's got the little blue light there, and when you turn this bad boy on, if I can get it to go here, where is it there? All right, what is it? Hold on, guys. Oh, there. I know it was just working before. Got this thing plugged in good. Yeah. Let me try this one here. Let me see. Hold on for a second, guys. I just had it working. Maybe that one is not that good. Let's try this again. There you go. Woo! That's too bright. That's too bright. No, that's another thing too. When I had to ask the guy too, the same thing. I just said, "Do you have one of these here where I could test it out?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "I got one here." So, and this has the same different thing. I think the orange. Look how bright that gets. Woo! Too bright. See, it's got that one there, the orange one like that there. And again, it's got the up and down thing where you could make it, you know, diffuse the light like that there. It's pretty good. But again, I only got this, not this here. But they both came from the thrift store. Yeah, so these things are good to have. All right. Let me just see, make sure. All right, pull that out too quick. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, these things sometimes you got to be careful with these. Not that I'm saying they're bad, but for the most part, you know, there's something that you want to look into having. If you're going to go to a thrift store, test them out. It's always good to have these things. So I picked these guys up as well. Oops, there we go. I need a bigger desk, folks. All right, so we got that there. Okay, so that's a thrift store find. Let's show you some other stuff I got here, folks. I don't have any tables here. I'm working on a very limited space here. I'm gonna go back and forth here. This thing here I picked up. It's a digital camera camcorder LED video light. Let's go back over here. This way, you can see it here. Whoop, there we go. This is what I got here. See, like this here. And now I had them open like that. And you know why I do this here, folks? The reason why I saved the packaging and I cut it like this here is because if I ever decide I don't want it, you know, I could sell it with the original packaging. Just got to put clear tape here, tape it down. But this is good too. This is a pretty bright light. I don't have the batteries put in, and I tested that already. I think it takes 3 or 4. I think it takes 2 AA batteries, something like that there. Yeah, but this thing works good, and it mounts. You can mount it on a tripod. It's got the tripod sitting here. It's got the little rod here, the extension rod, whatever, with the bracket, and you can slide it back and forth. So this was a thrift store find, again, for the YouTube business. Okay, so let's move this over here. Let's see what else I can show you guys. I'm showing you all the stuff that I bought for the from the thrift store. And anyway, I got this thing here. This is a card reader. The reason why I got this because I buy digital cameras sometimes, and I'm going to show you that as well, and the video cameras as well, digital and video. And this is a micro card reader. I got this thing for like, I don't know, $4.99, whatever it came with the cable and stuff like that. You plug it in, you plug it into your computer, and this is it's multiple card readers. See that there? It reads different ones, micro, whatever, mini, whatever. It's got that big one there. And the reason why I got this here is in case I buy a camera and it has the micro card or whatever, I might want to test it out or erase it if I'm going to sell it with the camera, because I don't want. So I tell you the truth, I've been finding when I buy these cameras, I've been finding people leaving the memory cards in there. And they got like family pictures in there and stuff like that. And I gotta delete them. And people say, well, is there a way to let them know the buyer? No, the person who donated. I don't know how to get in touch with them because they just drop them in a box, and that's the way it goes, you know. So, you know. But anyway, that's why I got that there. This here, let me go with this first here. These things here, I've seen a couple of these at the thrift stores too. These are like extension cords from, and I tell you the truth, if you buy these here at the like Micro Center where I am over here, it's an electronics store, they sell these things for quite a few bucks, you know. This one I think I only paid $1.99 for it. And I use it as an extension cord, you know. You plug it in here and it opens up. I think it's about 4 or 5 feet like this here. I got a couple of them, and yeah, whenever I see them I pick them up. You know, I have a couple of them right now. I don't know, it might be another one somewhere else, but these, when I see them, I pick them up. They're good to have. Again, they're still fine. All right, so I'm just gonna put the stuff I show you guys. This was another nice thing I wanted to get. Like I said, you never know what you're gonna find at thrift stores. This here, this mic is a nice mic, and I have cameras that, you know, that could accommodate this here. It's the Pixel MC650, and this thing pops off. Now, the thing is, this is, again, pre-owned, so it doesn't come with the cat, that fuzzy thing there. It looks like a cat there. It doesn't come with it, but I mounted it on a camera, and it works good. And you could also, they give you the option, if you want to use it in your computer, or I should say your camera, they have this connection here, all right? But if I want to use this mic as an external mic, look at this here, the way they got this set up. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's even coded for it. See here? The red is for recording and for the mic, and the green is for headphones. See these combination things like this here? It's pretty awesome. And that's how you can differentiate which one you're going to use. Now, if you had headphones with that, you could plug it in there. It would accommodate both of them. But this one here, you could plug it in like this here. Actually, this is the cord. This is it. No, look at this here. You could do it that way as well. This here, the reason why I give you a short one, this here would accommodate the camera. So if you have a video camera, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Matter of fact, let me show you now. I'll get one right now and show you what I'm referring to. This was again, a thrift store find, and it's an older camera, but it works good, folks. Don't mind me how I take care of my stuff. I keep these things wrapped up really good. All right. I'm not going to sell them either, by the way. That's why I keep them like this here. I thought about it. I had relatives saying, "You got to sell it." This here is a great little Sony. It works great. The only thing I had to buy for it was an additional battery because the one was a little weak, so I bought another battery from K-Star. And they come, when you buy from K-Star, you get the charger with it. I think I paid like $6 for this with the battery, something like that. It was something ridiculously cheap. And I bought this here with it there as well. But that again, this is the thrift store find, not that. But anyway, what's nice, even by a little camera like this here, this little Sony, works great. It does 8mm. Actually, it does the micro cards. I'll show you one. Let me see it right here. It takes these type of cards. What is here? Sony Mini DV. This is what this records on the format. This here. This little camera works great, I have to say. And believe it or not, it comes with the remote control. This here is a remote control. Anytime you see this here, that red there, that's like an infrared thing. That means it's you know, you could use it with a remote control. Whenever you see that there, like that there, most likely it's a remote control. This came with it, and it works. Everything I have you test. That's why I said I have relatives are saying, "You gonna sell it?" I said, "No. I want to hold on to it." This thing takes great pictures. But anyway, let me see over here if this one has it. There's usually the components over here where, yeah. Okay, see, like over here, when you open it up, you'll see a thing there for mic. It should be, I think, right over, what is it, usually the red one, whatever. Well, it's one of these here that'll fit. Let's see, I'll tell you in a second here. It usually tells you, I got my glasses on, but still. Not that one, I think it's I think this is the one that would do it. think that's the one that would do it. Only you wouldn't use that big one. You would use this. And whenever you see this here, guys, when you see these here like this here, folks, just a little heads up on it. These are what they call cold shoes. The hot shoes are the ones that have the contacts on. You know, they're they will interact with the flash or a microphone. This is a cold shoe. There's nothing there. There's no contacts there. But this little guy could slide on here, right? I know I can get it on there. There you go. Would slide on like that, and then this guy, I know it's a little, they make it like that. I think they want it to be rigid like that there. And then this would plug in to the front, somewhere over here. Remember, this is an older technology, but it works. And you would plug it in like that there, and then you would be able to shoot your video. Well, this one be in front of the screen. You have to do it the other way, like that, I guess, like that. And then this here, you would take it out. It's got that, and you could shoot your video with it. See, that's what that's all about. This was a good find. This I paid $7.99. I think I paid for this here. It was well worth it, and it works good. I tested it. You know, I tested on my other camera. I have two other cameras, ones that I personally purchased. Okay, it's a little hard getting it off here, a little stiff, but it'll come out. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, this here is this camera here takes really great pictures, and yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of it. And I'll tell you one thing with the older cameras. This thing here, you know, the case, this is the band over here, whatever, the strap is worn out, but this thing does really, it takes really great pictures. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here because I want to charge it the battery anyway. I'll put that cloth back over here, and that's what I want to show you with that there. So this was a great find, this here. This was actually a great find. Let me just put this back over here so we don't lose it, and put this over here like that, and we got that there. And I'll just put it back in its case. And now this comes with some other stuff, like I said, but again, this is pre-owned. But when I seen it, I said, this was just what I was looking for. I always wanted to buy one of these, to be honest with you, for my mic, an external mic like that there. I always wanted to buy one. And I got this thing. I said, you know what? I'm good to go. All right. Let's see what else can I show you I got in the thrift store. Okay, for these here, again, I use these for my YouTube channel. If I can get this thing off of here. I like to keep them wrapped up. I don't have a place to really hang all these things up, or else I would do that. This one here, they're not super great, but they're Sony's, and they're Sony brand, like that there. If I could get it out like that. What happens is they fold. Oh boy, I don't want to break them like that. Let me just do it the right way here. I use these when I do my podcasts with my Blue Yeti mic, and they go like this here. It opens up like that. Like that there, right? And they're Sony's. Not the greatest, you know, it's not the most best ones, but I got these for $4.99 if my memory serves me right. So I had to pick them up. I said, it's cheap enough. I said, let me get them, you know. So yeah, I got this here at the again thrift store. So we'll put that in here, and back up again. I keep these on my shelf, and when I need them, I wrap them up. I do that there for two things, to protect it and keep the dust off it as well. This one here is another one I got picked up. Sometimes I like to use. I shot my videos with these here. Should have this be more prepped. I'm sorry, guys. And these are nice too. These are Logitech. I like Logitech too. Logitech is a good brand for me. I like it. And these give a nice. When I'm doing on my podcast, I use these here, and they give a nice. They got that nice crisp sound to it, okay? And it goes like this here, you know, cushions over here, they got the padding, and they're not bad. They're not, like I said, these were cheap too. I think these were on the same price range. These were like $7.99, whatever. They work great, and it's got the little button over here where you could, you know, mute it. If you hit the button, you mute it, and then it goes, I think, high and low. You can raise the volume with the headset itself, so you can listen to it. And this is a USB connector, connects right up to it. So yeah, I'm not gonna wrap it on like that. I'm gonna keep it like this for the time being, because I might have to use them later. I might do a podcast later, I gotta see. So that's what I got there, and a lot more stuff to show you guys, so I hope you guys could stick around. Whoops, there goes the twist. Yeah, so I hope you guys could stick around and check it out. So let's see, let's move this guy over here. Alright, let's see what else we got I can show you guys. Yeah, this little camera here, we're gonna go back and forth because I got so much stuff I want to share with you guys. This little camera here is a Mini 9. It's a Wi-Fi enabled smart camera. Got this thing for, I don't know, $5.99 if my memory serves me right. In a box. It works good. You know, how do you open it again? I forgot. I have it. I mean, I used it but then I put it back again because I said to myself, I'm not going to get rid of it. I want to keep it. It's a nice little camera. See, like that? And you can put it anywhere. It already connects to my phone and stuff like that. It comes with the charge, it comes with the cord where you can plug it in. And this is not, it's wireless, but it's got to have juice. You got to plug it into a receptacle, and that already has it on there too. And that's what it is here. Mini 9, Mini 9 Wi-Fi enabled smart camera. So that's what I got. That's what I tell you, folks. Sometimes at the thrift store you can find some good stuff. This is brand new. If I could sell this thing for brand new, because it is new. It comes with the package. I don't think it was ever used, to be truthfully honest with you. Well, I can't say that because now I used it. But yes, was another thrift store find. Really nice camera. Little mini house camera. Let's see what else can I show you. Let me show you this here. This is another thing I picked up. This I'm not going to get rid of. If I get it out of here. This here I picked up. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'll know if you first time you probably wouldn't know. I love Sony products, and this one here is a little Sony DVD. Same thing. I was with my relative with that thing. I said, "You're gonna sell it?" I said, "No, I'm keeping this here." This was a thrift store find. I know if I put this up, I'm sure people will buy it. I'm sure. Let me see if I got anything. What's in here? I'm not sure if there's anything in here. You got the cord in here. Yeah, you got the AC adapter, whatever that comes with it. I thought this had a remote control. It might have had it, but I don't think it comes with it unless I buy it separate, and I'm not going to do that there. But oh wait, does it have it? Oh, it does have it over here. Look at this. Yeah, it does. Okay, it came with the remote control. I was going to say, I thought I had it with this thing here. Yeah, so I got this thing for $10. Yeah, this is nice. Works good too. If you like Sony products, I love them. This is a great find. As I said, at the thrift stores, sometimes I used to tell my brother too, because we go sometimes to thrift stores. He goes, well, I get tired of going to those thrift stores. But he goes, yeah, but he goes, you can never dismiss them because sometimes they have good stuff there, and it's true. When I seen this with the bag and everything, I said, nope, I'm getting it. I said, this is a keeper, and it is a keeper, and I'm going to keep it. So yeah, that's what I got with that there. I forgot it came with the remote control. And again, this is now this thing. I think I paid for this. I think this was like, I don't know if it was $19.99 or whatever, but you know what? To me, it was worth it. It came with everything. It had what you see here, everything but the manual. But I said, this I'm keeping. This is a keeper. All right, so let's put that over there. We'll get to the tripods in a little bit. I got so many tripods. You know what? Let me show you the other cameras I got there too while I was there. Okay, let me show you the cameras. So check this out. This here is a nice camera too. Now this I was going to sell at one point. I said, this came with everything you see here. It's a little Sony Handycam, and when you open it up, you get that little sound and like that there. And here you go, just switch it around like that. You turn it on, to open, close the lens. It's a lens cover. And this thing here, now the thrift store, I remember the thrift store was selling this with everything in here. It's got the remote control in here. It's got the cable. I think this has a remote control. No, this ain't the one with the remote control. It's got all the cables. As far as I know, it doesn't have remote control. It's got all the cables in here, AC adapter. This was going for, I think, $79, and I got it half off. And I said to myself, my brother at the time, he said, you could sell this thing, get some decent money for it. I said, nah, I'm going to keep it. It works good. It plays good. As a matter of fact, the only thing I had to add to this here was there's a little micro card over here. Oopsie, pop that. That's what I have to get. I can't get them. I don't figure it out. But that's why I didn't get there. This is the only thing I invested in this here, is it was missing the micro card. So I said, you know what? This is a keeper, this little guy. And it's like brand new. This I know would sell. If I put this up on eBay, it would sell. All right. But anyway, so one more camera I want to show you. I showed you the little handheld one, and then we'll get to the other stuff here. This is one right here I picked up. Well, actually, there's another one. I picked up another camera. We'll show you the little guy first. Again, Sony. These are, I can't believe it. Like, when you look at the thrift store, you say people donate these things. I don't know why they donate them. They're good. They should try some. I guess they can't be bothered. This I bought the K-Star battery with this here. K-Star is good, folks. If you ever want to check them out, they're on eBay. You can get them from eBay. This is the Sony one right now. I got the K-Star battery in there, but all I had to buy was this. Again, K-Star. I got this one battery. Again, this is not the one. K-Star's in here. This one I think was $7.99, $8.99 for this here with one battery. So it's got the battery. Sony battery holds a charge for a decent, it holds a decent charge. But the only things I add to these things when I buy them from the thrift store, like this there, this case came from the thrift store. I think I paid $1.99 for it. It's a Sony CyberShot. And this one here, with this one here, you slide it down and it opens up. This is 12 megapixel. 12 megapixel camera, right? Yeah. It's got the Carl Zeiss lens and whatever. Yeah, I think this is the 12 megapixel. And it works good, does videos too, and it does nice videos, I have to honestly say. And again, I use these here for my YouTube business and for home personal business too, like if I'm taking pictures for eBay and stuff like that. I'll use these once in a while. I have another camera, but I'm not going to show you. That's the one I personally bought. The only reason I'm doing this video is I want to show you the stuff I bought at the thrift store. So we got this one here, and the last camera I have is, yep, let me show you. I got any more cameras over here. This is the last one I have here. This guy here, another oldie. That one I showed you was from the 90s. This one too is from the 90s. Don't mind me, folks. I keep everything wrapped up because I don't want things to get scratched and damaged. This one here, this is a nice camera. I just charged the battery on it. This one here is a pretty nice camera. This has got a big screen on it. It's got a nice size screen. Look at that. Okay, and when you power it on, it's like, let's see, it should be charged up. So it's got that noise there like that, and I'll say the clock's got to be set. This is a nice one here too. And what's nice about this here is not only does it got the big screen, you got some controls, volume, low. You can do your volume control settings. You got some other additional settings there. This is a color viewfinder, which it slides back and forth, but it's a color viewfinder. And you can do either or. I like to look at this. I get tired of looking to the screen here. It's also, I don't want to kill the battery because I like to keep this one charged. What happens is here when you want to, it has also microcard. That little one, I don't think that has a microcard in it. No, because that's a little taller. What you do is you hit this little lever here, you pop it out, and then you hit this button here, and then this memory stick comes out too. If I can get it out, there you go. The memory stick comes in there. Now the memory stick no, memory stick came with this one. There were the other ones I bought other cameras. When I kept them, I sold them. Because the reason why I use the memory stick is because I have my own camera, my personal camera I bought. These will accommodate that there. So these I save whenever I get them. Yeah, and then you got, like I said, here's your charging where you're going to charge it, like stuff like that. This where you charge it, put the charge thing in there. What's nice about when you're doing your video, when you want to play back the video, the keys light up over here, right over here. See what I'm talking about? See how the keys light up? This is a nice camera. It really is. Again, I showed my relative that to my sister and stuff like that, and my brother said, "You're going to sell these cameras?" This is now. See here. Remember I was telling you before, the other one was a cold shoe. This is how you know the hot shoe. If I can get it to work there. See the little elements in there, the little brass elements, whatever. That's a hot shoe. That means if I put a mic, that don't need it. That mic's not a hot shoe mic. That mic, well, it plugs into it. It would plug into here, but if you're going to put a flash on here or whatever, or a mic that required juice, this is where it gets. This is a hot shoe. Whenever you say it's a hot shoe, that's a cold shoe. Yeah, it has the things. Now you probably say, where would I plug that in here? I'm sure it's somewhere in here. I think this. The whole, yeah, this is it. See, that's how it comes out. God, I'm confused. I thought this was part of the thing. When you open this up, you got more in there. See, and the green would be where the mic would go, right? I think so. One of these here. Plug in whatever. Yeah, the mic would be right here, the red one. You can see that. You can see it. Yeah, that's what that is. So that plugs in like that there, and so yeah, and that mic would plug in there. And yeah, even though it's a hot shoe, I would still be able to slide it in here, and I could use that as an additional mic. And same thing, Carl Zeiss lens. Yeah, this camera I'm keeping with the other ones I showed you. It's got, this one here has got some scuff marks on it, but it is a very good camera. The batteries, I have extra batteries like this here, so I save them from my other cameras because I sold other Sony cameras, you know. But yeah. But anyway, and this came with the power charger and everything like that. I'll take care of this later because I gotta repack it up again. I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to keep this video too long. Keep everything on the floor here. This here I picked up. I think I did a video on it for the mic for the iPhone here. You know, I think I did. Yes, I definitely did a video on this here. This I picked up again for the YouTube business, but this is not a thrift store find. I just let you know, this was I bought this off of a TikTok shop or whatever. It works pretty good. I have to say, it's got the noise cancellation on, so I picked this up. I think if you watch the video. With everything, with the price and everything came with it, and they also sent me this with it, which I didn't really want. It came as a freebie thing. They were selling this, believe it or not, for an introductory price as $1. This was $1, and this came free with it. So with the shipping and the dollar came to, I think, $5.98 or something like that. So I said, what do I got to lose? You know, I tried it. It works. It works pretty good too, I have to honestly say. And these little lens here, universal clip lenses, they work. This came together. This was a TikTok store thing, and this one here, again, per store fine. This one's got multiple lenses like that. I think I did a video on that as well, showing different, you know, how the lenses work on your iPhone. Okay, so I got that there again for the YouTube, my YouTube business here. I put a business. I'll put that on the side over here. Well, I got a lot of stuff to put away. Here's another one of these little lights. Pick this up. I said I had to get it. I was with my brother. He showed me because you want it. I tell you, this mechanism is pretty heavy. But this is what it's all about here. See, that's what it looks like that. All right. And what's nice, got the you can mount it onto your tripod. You know, if you got a tripod mount there, I think you could do that there. Or, oh no, this goes with this. I'm sorry, this mounts on here. I'm sorry, this one here. But they give the way they have it, it's swivel, so you could adjust it, whatever, and you would clamp this on. They show you this here, putting it on a monitor. See over here? They show you putting it on a monitor. I don't do that because I have an LED monitor, and when you put it on there, when you know you squeeze a thing like that, you see like the little lines in there, whatever, because it's a liquid crystal display. This here, it's got enough tension on it. I mean, you know, if you held it on your fingers, it'd probably hurt you after a while. But I picked this thing up too, and this guy plugs into the computer. You know, after you mount it on here, like this, you would mount it on here like that, whatever, and you'd mount it onto your monitor. And then if you could do again, if you're a streamer, a YouTuber, like that there, you would mount it up. And this thing is pretty bright too. Let's see, you can plug it in. I got a USB right here on my computer, and it's got those plugs like you see here. If I can get it to work here, like that. It's got those plugs, and the same thing here. Whoop, yeah. And boy, oh boy, these things. I tell you one thing: these lights, they are bright. Look at that. It's got that different thing there, and you can. I think you could change the color thing. I always call that color thing there. Oh, that's to lower it down. And then you got one over here to make it super bright, like that. I mean, this thing's bright. It blinds you after a while. But anyway, this was again a thrift store from my brother found this. He goes, "You want it?" I said, "Absolutely." Anything that I could use for my YouTube business here, for my videos, to help it out in any way, I will definitely make that purchase. I mean, this was only I think $4.99 for it. That's why I had to get it. I said for that price, I said I got to get it. But yeah, but this way, you know, like I have it and stuff like that. And will I use it? Of course, I'll use it. I could definitely use this here. So I got that. Again, I will repack that up again here because I got a lot of stuff I got to repack up again. This here, you know, if you're a person that sells on eBay, you might want to consider getting one of these here. It's a rotator, a display. I keep it in here because I don't use it too much, but I have been using it a while. This here, I bought it for eBay, but again, I bought it for my eBay business, and I also bought it, well, that's the things they give you. And it's battery operated. The only thing is, it's a little on the cheap side. I think I could have got a better one. It works better when it's plugged in here. The batteries, for some reason, if it's got a small motor in here, I wouldn't put anything super heavy on it. However, I did do with those cameras that you see, and I did put them on here without this, and it did spin around, stuff like that. So it'll accommodate that there, a camera, stuff like that there. I wouldn't put something too heavy on it, but it will accommodate it, you know. But this is good to have, again, if you're a person that's, let's say, you know, everybody said, well, how might I use this for my YouTube business? If you were going to do a display or something like that, you want to do like an opening intro, you would, you know, you could use something like this here, you know. But that's what I bought it for. I bought it for eBay, and I also bought it in case I want to, you know, I want to do a showcasing of an item, you know. This was only, I think, my memory, so I think it was like, this was like $10, and then plus shipping, yeah, and the tax. And I got this off of eBay. On eBay, you gotta pay your tax. This thing here, these were purchased at 2 separate times. This is a Joby, one of those flexible things. I see a lot of YouTubers with these guys, the Joby ones here, and they're nice. And I like the way it works over here too. The way it's I know it's got that nice feel to it. It's got like little calibrations on it. You see that? Can you see that? Oh, you can see that there. There you go. See that there? And it's got a level here, so you can level it out. And everything is done with this one button here. And if you hit this button over here, this is how you would remove this. You hit this here, releases it, and then you would mount this on your camera, whatever, right? And you turn this, you're going to use a little coin or whatever, a penny, and you can just tighten it up like that there. But what's nice about this, I picked this up at a different time, and this one here is Joby, and I said, well, I was with my brother with this here, I said, oh, I got to get this thing. I said, because I got the Joby tripod. I said, this will go great. And I retaped up the box and stuff like that, because I plan on keeping this here. But if I ever did decide to sell it, it's always nice to have the box with it. This don't have the box with it. All right. So anyway, I like the way it's crafted and made. It's made pretty well. This is nice. Got a nice feel to it. This feels plasticky, but this one here, I like the way this works. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it will accommodate your phone. And let me tell you something, folks. Once you put this on here, like this here, and you lock it like that, this guy ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's really nice. It's to me, I think it's like a metal. It feels like gold to the touch here. And you got the hot shoe thing here, where you could put, again, now with this here, I'd have to get the special adapter thing to make it work where I could plug an additional microphone in here. You know, a cable that would plug into here, because it's the iPhone 8. Not like the other one I have. I have an iPhone 5S. I think you could plug that in if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I got it right here. Yeah, see this? I think you could plug the headphones in here. I think you could plug a mic in here. It's the iPhone 5S. I'm not getting rid of this. I'm keeping this here as a. I can use it as a webcam too, and it's good in case I want to, you know, link it up to the computer. I could show people. I could just move things around, just like a GoPro type of thing. But you know, you got to be indoors, of course. You know. But I can take it out and use it. It still works. It still works really great, that iPhone 5S. But this thing here, once you lock it in, and it's nice when you flip it around this way, you can do it that way too when you mount it, and you can do vertical shooting like this here. And that would mount on here, like this here. It would mount like this. See if I can get it. Well, actually, I'm being lazy here. I should do it the right way. Like this here. Something like that. And you could just do it this way here. Bend it up. Well, I'm doing it this way so you can see it on the screen. You see? And then again, if you want to just, you know, move it around like that there, you could do that as well. See? Like that. And also, you could do things like that. And you can move it up and down. Depends what you want to do with it. But I tell you, once you lock it in here, folks, once you lock this bad boy in, that's it. It's there. So, that's nice. And it'll accommodate a pretty big phone, too. I don't know if you can see that. It'll accommodate a big phone. So, this is the iPhone 8. But yes, I had, when I seen this, I said I got to get it. I told my brother, I said no. I said I'm getting that there. He goes, yeah. I go, I'll definitely get it, because they go together, you know. And this I paid, I think was like $7.99 or $8.99, whatever it was. But I didn't care at the time. I said I'm going to get it, and I did. So this goes with this here. But like I said, sometimes you find some great finds over there at the thrift store. And again, this is all for my eBay. I keep saying eBay, my YouTube business. I do consider business. And this is just one of tripods, many tripods I have. Let me show you the other ones I have, and then we're gonna call it quit on this video here. Let me show you some of the things, some of the tripods I got here. I know people like tell me, what are you buying with all these tripods? You know, I was like, well, I like the tripod. I don't know. People collect different things. I collect tripods. This is another one like that there, flexible one. You could bend it around, stuff like that there. This was cheap. This one I think was like $4.99. I said I'm going to get it, you know. But it's good. It works good, you know. I mean, it's not bad, you know. Again, it's got that one button function here where you could swivel it around and stuff like that. You just tighten it up, and it pretty much holds pretty tight, you know. Yeah, this is one I got. This is another one. I'll put it over here so I don't take too much space. This one's a good one here. This one here is nice. It's got the locking thing here where you can, if you put a camera in there, you see it, open it up like that there. Well, you would open that little thing, that little wing up there, and you would tighten your camera on here, and you could lock it in here as well. This one I had to get. Like I said, I seen this. Again, I was with my brother with it. I said, he goes, you're going to get this? He showed. I go, you want it? He goes, no. He goes, I don't want it. He goes, you could get it. I said, well, he knows I like tripods. But I'm laying low on the tripods, folks. Seriously. I know a lot of you might question, like, what's with all the tripods? I like to use the tripods for different things, you know. Each one of them has a purpose for it. But this one here, it doesn't go that high. Just to go like that, just to show you. It's basically, that's how high it goes. You see that there? Yeah, it's not, as you can see in the on the video here, it's not that big, and they're pretty good. It's not bad. I mean, you know, it's the MK350, MX350, you know, but it's made well. It's got a nice feel to it, you know. This part's metal, So it feels like plastic metal. It feels like, well, this here feels, no, it is a light metal, I think. Anyway, and what's nice about it, you could use this here, like that there. You know, you can use it like that there. You can't see too much like that. There you go. And what's nice about it, see these buttons here? If you want to get really low, like that there, it'll lock in. But this here, see, if you want it, let's say you want to use it like on the ground or something, you want to show somebody something. And it also telescopes too. That's what this one is here for. So you can lift it up a little like that there. All right. And if you were doing like a low shooting like that, then you got the little tripod. I don't know. I think it's a very versatile tool to have. And no, I am keeping these here. I'm definitely going to keep them. I'm not going to get rid of my tripods. I like them here. And whenever you want to let it down, again, you just loosen up and there it goes. Yeah, so I got this one here. Let me show you the other ones I have, and then we'll call this video. We'll close it out, guys. I got some more in here, so we're not just through yet. But check this one out. This one here is from Photomate. Looks like an oldie but goodie. And I have other ones I picked up at the thrift store too, but they're being used right now. So, but I'm going to show you the ones I got. This one here is a nice one. This is all metal. This is all metal, and it goes up, telescopes like that there. And the way you would lock this in, is just like this. So you would lock it in. Well, you'd have to get one where it's open like that, and you would turn it, and it locks in. Well, yeah, it'll do it on the top one here. And what you do is when you lock it in like that. Let me see how it goes here again. There you go. It locks in. See, and when you want it to do it, you just got to twist it. All right. This is a good one here. The way it's crafted, really nice. Check this out. Now, again, this has two features to it. It's got the one that controls everything here, like this, right? Like that. Now, this one here, on the other hand, it does swivel like that. Okay, it does swivel like that there if you want to shoot a video like that. And what's nice about this here is it's got this little crank. You got to loosen this up so you don't mess it up. And you could do this here. See? Goes up. It goes high in that, but I don't want it to go out of camera. Okay, and then what you do is once you get the height you want, you just tighten it up like that, and it locks it right in. Really a good little tripod. Again, holding on to this one here. Okay, but I have to say, folks, if you're in the YouTube business and you want to save money, check out the thrift stores. They're good. They really are. They got some good stuff. I don't think I got anything in here. I got this bag at the thrift store, which helped me out with this stuff. I was wondering when I picked this bag, so what am I going to use it for? And then I started, I said, oh, okay, it came in handy for this here. Let's show you some of the tripods I have in here. Again, I know people are probably saying, what's with all the tripods? I know. This little gizmo here, if you're an iPhone, if you like to shoot your videos on iPhone, I recommend you get this here. I know I have the other one for the Joby, but I'm talking about if you don't have the Joby one. This little guy here, I got this off eBay. I paid $7.99 for this here. I don't think they come metal. I would have preferred metal. It's plastic, but it works. It works good. I mean, when you put your iPhone in there, you slide it in. Got to open it up a little more. When you put your iPhone in there and slide it right in there like that, it does work. If I can get it open here. Should go up anymore. Am I doing this right here? Oh yeah, okay. And it puts it in there like that there, and you could, again, this is another nice one too. It'll lock your phone right in there. It's gonna go nowhere. And what's nice about this here, well, you can lock it up this way here. It swivels, so you could do like that if you want. You could do it that way if you want to shoot that way, horizontal, vertical. And when you lock it in, it locks in pretty good. It's pretty tight. And what's nice about it is if you want to use it on a tripod, the little mini ones here, I got the mini ones here. It will accommodate that there. Okay, it will accommodate that. And all these little, everything you see here is all from a thrift store. I keep repeating. I'm sorry, guys. All right, and that's how that works like that. And it's all done again with the one button type of thing here. Now these little tripods, they're okay. I wouldn't put a DSLR camera, an expensive camera, because it probably could accommodate it, but I'd be afraid of it, damaging whatever. But it will, they're good. It's good to have it, I guess. And the reason why people say, why would you want all these different tripods? For the simple reason is, if I'm shooting something at my desk or something, I don't want to have, you can't use big tripods like that all the time. That's why they make these little guys, for this type of, for these reasons, because you can't always use a big tripod. There's a different one here like this here. So it's got these spring loaded here. And then you got this one here. This is another one I heard about, Jelly Smack. Oh, Jellyfish? No, it's Jellyfish. Jelly Smack. Jellyfish. whatever. And this is a nice one too. Okay, and then you got this little guy here, Vivitar, right? And then what's nice about this little guy, whoopsie, what's nice about this one that comes in the case, I picked this up recently. This little guy here, get out of here, let me move these guys away. Get over there, guy. I want to show my viewers, this one opens up like this. All right, this is really low profile, and the way this works is you would use this here. How was that over here? Oh yeah, well what you do is you would mount your camera here, or like in this case, that's what I was going to do the iPhone thing. You mount it here, and you would turn the little screw in here to lock it in, and that's how that works. And this guy, you could keep it like this here, like that, and what happens is when you want to lock it in, you would hit this lever here. So let's just say we were going to take it off of here, like this, and we put it on here. That's what's nice. Well, normally I would have to tighten it up like that, but this is just to show you what it's in. You put your phone here, and now you got this little guy here. Okay, this does, I think it does. Yeah, it does come out like that there too. Not bad. I mean, considering. I mean, look at it. Look at that there. It's pretty small. This is not fully tightened in, but it would give you some decent support. Again, I wouldn't put no DSLR camera on here, but these are good. These type of little mini tripods here are good for phones. Okay. If you're going, I definitely not anything heavier. I mean, that just stands to reason, you know. But yeah, definitely that's how I do that there, and that's what this guy's all about. Let me just close this up here, and you don't have to keep it that way too. You can keep it like that if you want, you know, like this. See if you want to. You don't have to keep it low like that. Whatever. Let me see here. Yeah, you can play around with this thing like that. But yeah, it is what it is. But I picked it up because it's different, and I like the different ones like that there. So let's close it down again like that, and it comes with a little case. You can put on your belt there. And I don't know. Well, this is really a tiny little guy. But these things here, I definitely, if you are a person that likes to shoot on your iPhone or any type of phone, you might want to consider getting that. This thing here, right here, very good tool to have. And it'll mount on any tripod, the standard fixture there too, with the standard, fitting there. So you got it on the top, and then you could also put, like if I want to put that light there on here, the one I just showed you in that box, it would fit right here. The little ring light would fit right on top of this here. See, it's got the mount for it. So you got the phone that goes on a tripod, and then you could put your little light there. Okay, and last but not least, and this is pretty cool too. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's get out of here. This thing here, though, I gotta say one thing at this thing. I'm not too crazy about this. I picked it up because I said, what can I use it for? It's kind of like a little. It's Vivitar puts it out. See that there? Vivitar puts out. I'm not too crazy about it. I mean, I picked it up. I think I got this for $1.99. I could see why. It would hold up, but again, you might say, well, what are you going to do with it? It's flexible, but it's not like this. See this thing here? If you bend it, it'll stay like that. See? If you bend this, like if you wrap it around a tree or something like that, or some people, see people when they do pictures when they're in the forest or something like that, they wrap these. Well, you know, this one here is really small, but they have that's what the Joby would come in. You know, but this is a flexible. This one here, though, not really. It's not like it doesn't have the same functionality like that. This one's pretty cool. This one here is spring loaded, and again, it opens up like this here. You put your phone in here, and what's nice about this, it's telescopic. Saying I don't want to open up all the way because it'll be out of camera range. I would say it does about, I would say about 4 feet, maybe 3 to 4 feet in length. You know, when you extend it all the way. And what's nice about it, you sync this up with your phone. It's Bluetooth. It's wireless. And you know, when you got your phone there, and when you're ready to turn it on, it'll only power it on and off, the record button, like that there. You know. And that's what that's all about there with this one here. I picked this up and I said, you know what, it looks pretty cool. And that's the last of my tripods I have, folks. I just wanted to show you those finds at the thrift stores. Again, if you're a person that does you're into the YouTube business, if you see these things, pick them up. And if not, you could always sell them on eBay if you don't want to. But everything I showed you here, I'm keeping. I'm not getting rid of any of these things. None of these things. I have 2 selfie sticks back there, but I don't, you know what they look like. You don't have to buy. Show you those there. I had the 2 selfie sticks. They're on the camera. They're on the bookshelf over there. But the stuff that you see here and everything I showed you, all the cameras, the tripods and stuff, that stuff I'm all going to keep, and that is for my YouTube business. So if you go to thrift stores and you see these things, but buy in necessity. Buy if you feel like you're going to really have a need for it. I know people say, well, I bought a lot of stuff here. Am I going to use these? In the past, I have used these different things here for testing features and what I was going to use. You know, if I'm out in the field or something like that, there might be certain ones I'll take with me. I don't think I'm going to take a whole bag full of all these different tripods, but it all depends the setting where you're going. Like if you're a person going to say, well, I'm going to do a shot where I'm walking in a forest or something like that, like I see some people doing it there, you might want to consider getting a Joby. These things are not that expensive, but they're not that, they're cheap enough, but they're good. They're good if you're going to do something like that. I don't know if you ever see like when people doing the, what do you call it there? The, oh, they got that name for it again. I can't think of it offhand. When you're walking in there, it's like an intro. Okay, I can't think of a name offhand, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. And they'll show you walking, B-roll, and they'll show you somebody's walking in a forest. It's because they might have this mounted on a tree, because I've seen people doing that stuff. And you'll take these things in, you'll bend it around a tree like that, and it holds on a branch or whatever. And then, you know, you got your camera mounted here, and then they show you the person walking there. You know, I've seen videos like that. So this is where the Joby would come in, and quite a few people, well, the guys I've seen, they have these here, the Joby. You know, they have other ones as well, but this one always seems to be like a pretty popular one, the Joby. And when I seen this in the thrift store, I said, this is coming home with me. And then, like I said, what pot luck to find this to go with it. I mean, what a great combo, you know. But again, the only thing with the Joby is this is nice, but it's fixed, is what I'm saying. Not like the other traditional ones like this here. Like this one here is good one to take, because you know it's got fixed in length, but with this one here you got a little more leeway. You could play around with it. Maybe you want to get it. It's not super. I have other tripods, but I'm not going to show those there. They're bigger tripods, heavy duty ones. Yeah, I think I got a total of 1, 2, and I got the one over there. It's on that mic there, the camera. That's the one that does this one here, this shot. That one there is on there. But I have other stuff on my desk as well. But yeah, I also have another ring light back there I picked up, and that's where my iPhone 5S is mounted. I don't use that too often. Once in a while I might, but for the most part, this is what I have. I will talk about the stuff I have. I mean, I'm showing you what I have now that I picked up at the thrift store, but I'll go over the items I actually use for my video when I'm doing my videos right here. I do everything here, right here in this area. This is everything I do here. I don't have fancy equipment, you know. Everything I have here is just what you see. That's it. But yeah, I hope you got a little takeaway from this video. I hope you like it and stuff like that. And again, this video is just to show you guys on what you could get at the thrift store. This is I can't believe, right? Is that something when you think about it? Even the ring lights too. I always wanted to get a ring light for the longest time. Like that other one, like I just showed you at the beginning, the big one here. Walmart has them. I don't know if they're like $29 or $30. I think I only paid, I don't know if I remember, it had to be like around $9, something like that. And it came with a tripod, and I said, I gotta get it, you know? So if you're a YouTuber, when I was in this, funny, I just want to share this really quick with you. When I was in the thrift store, they had another one like that, and I told the lady who was getting ready to buy it, right? It's funny the way she said it. And they had 2 of them. And one was with the tripod, and the other one wasn't with the tripod. It was just, you know, separate. And the lady, I told the lady, I said, look, I go, miss, I go, not for nothing, but the one on the tripod here, the plastic is separated. She goes, that's okay. I'll buy this one. He, my son, can play it. She goes, he's starting a YouTube channel. I said, oh, good for him. I said, I'm a YouTuber too, you know. But she bought both of them, and they were cheap enough. But like I said, that one there, I mean, I love it. I mean, it's bright, and I was doing a video last night with it. Man, I tell you, if you don't have, you should invest in ring lights. Even if you get the small one, that little one over there that's on my desk, that's back there, even that thing is bright too, you know. I use that on occasion. I use that on occasion if I'm going to do a shot at night. I do like to videotape during the day. Like right now, this is what, it's going on 2:30 p.m. over here on the East Coast of New York. I got a lot of bright sun back there. Got 2 windows that's illuminating the white screen back here. And this white screen, it's you know what the white screen is? I got as a gift the green screen stands. I got the stands as a gift, and all I did is use the white sheet. So what's nice about the white sheet is they usually use green screen, you know, green sheet, whatever, but you can use white. I think here's the colors: white, green, and blue. Yeah, white, green, and blue. Those are the ones you can use if you're gonna do backdrops and put different backgrounds in there. But I just have the sheet. You know, I'm very conservative. I watch how I spend my money, and I am frugal that way. So when I see these things I picked up, I said, you know, they're not really super expensive. I mean, I can't think of anything that's of all the things I just showed you, even the cameras I have and stuff like that. I mean, if you add it all up, it might be, you know, maybe over $100 or maybe a little more. But for the most part, nothing I purchased here was over 50, 60 bucks. Maybe the DJI gimbal, I think that was a little more pricey. Well, it wasn't like it's super expensive. I got it half off. But I definitely had to get that gimbal. I mean, I've been seeing so many people. I did watch video reviews, and I was seeing people use those gimbals, that particular one too. And I said, and I was just in the thrift store. I go, what is that there? And I looked, told the guy, you know, because it was in the glass case counter, and I told the guy, can I see that there? I opened up. I told my brother, I think it was my brother at the time, and I opened up. I said, oh no, this is a keeper. And now people say, you didn't even test that, you know it was okay? No, because I very rarely, I haven't heard of them going bad. I mean, this thing looked like it was brand new. It had the manual and stuff like that there. The only thing I had the additional to it was the tripod. And I think I paid, like I said, something ridiculous, $4 or $5, whatever it was. It came from China, I think that's where it was. It took like 3 weeks to get here, but I didn't need it at the time because I do have another. I got another one called a Vimble. Same thing, but this is a telescopic one, and I got that off of eBay. But the reason why I didn't show you that is because that wasn't a thrift store find. I want to show you the stuff I got from the thrift store. But anyway, listen, guys. Enough rambling on. If you're a YouTuber or beginning to be a YouTuber, whatever, start a YouTube channel. Don't dismiss the thrift stores because sometimes you can get good finds there. All right, and I'm going to leave it like this. For those of you out there who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, when it comes to creating videos, 5 things I always say: keep it real, keep it original, and let your channel grow organically. And the other 2 is good thumbnails and titles. Do those 5 things, and you should have no problem growing your YouTube channel. It's going to take time, but it will happen. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if it's working for me, it's going to work for you guys, okay? And I also want to say this in closing. For those of you out there who are going to go in there, join the YouTube gang, or whatever you want to call it there, I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck, the best of success. Put out your videos. Don't listen to the naysayers. You guys could do this. I know you can. If I could do it, you guys could do it. I'm telling you. I'm here to cheer you on, to encourage you. If you get a chance, check out my other videos. Okay, I do a lot of YouTube shorts as well. Check out my other videos. See, I also do, just to let you know, if this is the first time at my channel, I do the reseller news, and I do Let's Talk eBay. And again, I'm also a vlogger, so there's going to be times I'm going to share stuff like this with you guys. But the information I'm putting out, folks, is going to help you. It's not going to wait. Hopefully, it won't waste your time. I hope not, because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I just want to help people. So if you check out my other videos, you'll get a little idea what I'm all about. And if you do like this video or any of my other videos you checked out, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Well, that's all I have for you right now, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.